Good morning everyone, welcome to another day in the life of commuting into Sydney and doing the 9 to 5. So today is Wednesday and I'm going to be taking you along on the whole day with me basically. So yeah, let's do it. It's currently 7:20 AM. I'm just in the yard of our little townhouse that we rent just a few stops out of the city, just having a cup of tea. And the sun, I mean, it's probably even affecting the game, but it is going to be a good day today. It's a shame that I'm going to be spending it in an office.
One thing I forget after moving to Australia is just waking up to like good weather. Actually, it's mad, in it, what it does for your mental health. Last time I did the video, it was actually a bit rainy, and I felt, oh, but at least on today's vlog, it's going to be perfect. Plan is going to commute into town. Going to be hitting a breakfast place actually, just because I've got the camera out. Why not? Do you know what I mean? And I've actually found a really decent priced breakfast place as well in Sydney CBD. So we'll have some breakfast. Today's Wednesday, so I think there's going to be a few more people in the office. I will do a work from home day on this channel, but yeah, it should be okay. Life has been a bit busy actually these last couple of days. I'll explain why, but the train is just rolling in now, so we've got to run. If we can get it in time. Need to top up my travel card because I used my debit card this morning because my travel card's not got any money on it, so we need to top that up and also grab some lunch from the Woolworths supermarket. So I've got some sourdough bread in my bag. I'll be having eggs on toast with a bit of avocado for my lunch, so I need to grab just the eggs and then we can go in and get some breakfast. Here we go, here's Sydney. Now it's 8 AM, I've got exactly 1 hour before, I start work, which is nice. The sun's beaming down, city's starting to come to life. Cross over here. So I think what I'm going to do, holy shit, there's a tram. We almost literally just got run over. Nice supercar. Whoa. It's actually illegal to do this. The coppers will, you see me, yeah. Coppers can actually give you a fine for that. Fire brigade are already out in the CBD. Don't know what's going on. Something is. Do is get some breakfast, just because why not, then also get a few steps in around the city. I have to do a bit of walking before I sit down, otherwise I end up staying sat down literally all day. Yeah, what was I going to say, I just bought some eggs from the supermarket. Now they're $4.50. you have to be a little bit careful if you're buying food for your packed lunch in the supermarket when you get here, because it's often just going to get to the price where you may as well buy something like just made for you from a restaurant or a takeaway place. Do you know what I mean? Don't always think it's always the cheapest option. Sometimes it's not. I suppose the only benefit is you're fully in control of what you're eating, aren't you? Right, breakfast wise, I'm not sure what I fancy, but I do know that this place, when I checked it out when I went for a coffee, it is pretty cheap. Work today, it's going to be pretty much standard day. I've got through the backlog of the entire weekend's work. So I work in insurance as retention specialist and have to basically keep as many clients on board as possible. And then over the weekend we get a lot of clients with issues and problems who can't really get in contact with us because our opening hours are Monday to Friday. So a big backlog occurs, which means it can often take me to sometimes Thursday to get through it. But I've got through it as of yesterday, so just dealing with problems that are happening like today and the day I'm working, if that makes sense. Just need to find this restaurant. Oh yeah, here we are.
At the booth.
So I've gone for the breakfast wrap and the latte. Now, this is not a normal occurrence, but because we're taking the camera with us today, it's just a bit of life, innit, in Sydney, getting some breakfast before work, all that sort of stuff. $18. So, look, I think in UK terms that's about £9, £10. Yeah, but you know what? Sat somewhere nice, table service. We get to watch a bit of the city. I've also changed my like sort of way I'm with the beard and stuff, and now doing clean shaven. I let it grow for like 2 days, shave it again, but I prefer it. I think it also makes me look a little bit younger. What do you reckon? Clean shaven or beard? Oh, thank you. Cheers, mate. Things have been proper busy recently as well. Like, I'm working 9 to 5. When we're not working, we are trying to convert this bus that we've bought into a off-grid home. There's another video coming out about that. And then I'm also, because I just enjoy the YouTube as well, I try and pump out the YouTubes. I've also as well been asked to do a video by a company for TikTok. That took a lot more time than what I thought it would, because it's very similar to what I'm talking to you guys about now, just walking to work, all this sort of stuff, and I thought, yeah, that would be easy to fit in. But it's the first time I've ever done anything with a company to do with social media, so can't say who and what because it's just not live yet, but it'll probably be live next week and I can talk about it. But yeah, it's nice because it means like I get paid a little bit of money for, it's nothing mad, but for just doing a video. I suppose it's the bonus, isn't it, of looking like an idiot doing videos. I do want to work from home a little bit more, if I'm honest with you. The probation originally is 6 months before I can work from home, but I've really given it 110% to be honest with you, and we've hit our targets ever since I've joined in terms of renewals and retention, so I'm hoping there might be a little bit of flexibility in that. I am going to have to work from home coming up because I've got some things on and I need to ask them if it's okay to work from home. Loz is going back to the UK to visit her family. I'm staying, holding the fort with the dog because we are going back next year for a longer period of time, and rather than getting like a dog walker for the entire week, it would be good if I could just use that work from home flexibility. Do you know what I mean? The breakfast wrap, it's got everything in it. Look at that. I didn't want anything too bready because I'm having eggs on toast for lunch. So $12, let's go. Yeah, it's decent. Cheers guys. Cheers for watching. Probably will have a pint after work today. It's something I rarely do. Why not? Why bloody not? So we've got essentially 30 minutes at least just to walk around the entire city. Well, not the entire city, but just to get some steps in, do you know what I mean? Proper lively now, everyone's sort of making their way to the office. I just don't do much physical activity at the minute. I'm struggling because, like I said, I've been finishing work at 5 PM and I get back, get on the computer, edit some video footage, take a dog out, and I'm just fucked afterwards. There's a fucking Falraven shop there. I need to get some gear from there. I love Falraven. More for cold weather though, isn't it, Falraven? all my Falraven gear is anyway. It's funny because a lot of people have been saying how dead Sydney is because of the work from home sort of situation going on. I mean, it looks pretty busy to me. $5 for a bottle of water, fuck off. I'm not paying it, just walked out. No chance. So have you got any cheaper bottles of water? Nah mate, this is the cheapest one. Yeah, bye. $5 for that. No thanks mate, when you can get it in the supermarket for $1 for a litre. As we walk back to the office now, get a bit of footage because it's really starting to ramp up just before we hit 9 o'clock. So get to the office and then we can see where we're at lunchtime. Whoa, that was a busy morning. It's lunchtime in this city, right? I've been absolutely smashed this morning at work. We have an office that works in the Philippines and Manila. There's currently a typhoon going through Manila, which means there's not many people in the office. A lot of stuff's being diverted to me, so really busy morning and some like long conversations about pricing and all this sort of stuff. Anyway, I've had some eggs on toast for my lunch. Fine. Now I'm just going to go into Hyde Park and grab a spot just to sit down and chill. This park is absolutely stunning as well. Proper peaceful considering that you're actually in the city. Do you know what I mean? I've actually got a particular spot that I always go to as well. Probably covered in dog piss, but it doesn't matter. And relax. Oh man. Drink. Have you checked this bar out as well, right? This is the Westfield bar. I've still yet to go up there. Check it out though. The lift must take ages to get up there. Right, yeah, proper rundown. So got into work, pulled spreadsheets up, had a look who we had to call, who wanted to get in contact, had a team meeting, all went well. Then I'd probably say about 10:30, just people with problems and issues and payment problems. And sometimes though, the reason why it takes a long time is because to see where something has gone wrong, I have to look at previous years. Anyway, it can just take a while to come back to the client with a concrete answer. Don't forget, my job is to keep them happy, keep them on board. So I have to try and always make sure when I am ringing them back, I know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I never really have negative conversations or anything like that. I'm not sales, don't forget. This is just retention. So people are already clients of the company. I'm not there to try and make them become one. They already are one. I'm just there to try and keep them. So yeah, that's it. It's going all right now. I was going to have a little wander around the city, but to be honest with you, I just want to chill, just lay back and chill. I might actually go full reverse as well. The thing is, like, I know my dog would have pissed up against this tree, so oh yes. Still a bit undecided on what to do after work. I think I will go for a pint. Why not? Do you know what I mean? We deserve it. Midweek pint. Supposed to be going camping this weekend, but because I'm going camping this weekend. On Friday after work, I'm going to have to do this video tonight or tomorrow. Just got to be done. So I'm going to head back to the office now. I get back for 1 PM, then I'll probably come out for a bit of a leg stretch at 3 o'clock. Maybe sometimes I get like a can of Coke or something from this shop around the corner. Not every day, but sometimes, just as a bit of a leg stretch. And then we'll be finishing work at 5 PM, straight into the Sunday Sydney rush hour. So 5 PM Sydney rush hour. Yeah, I'll make sure that we've got the camera on for that. So I will see you as I get out of work at 5 PM. "5 PM Sydney rush hour, check it out." Busy, man, busy. Work, very busy. And some, yeah, just really busy. Like I said, we're a few people short, so I've been getting a lot more people getting in contact with me about pricing and stuff. Is it going to rain? Maybe. So yeah, kind of sailed through. 4 o'clock hits, and it was someone's birthday as well, so we did actually have cake in the office. It's the only thing with office jobs, you can get fat. Honestly, you can just get fat, sat there just drinking coffee and tea all day and then just having cake. Yeah, right, I think Loz is actually with a friend, so somewhere in Sydney Harbour or something. I think it's time for a pint, boys. I think what I'll end up doing is just having a pint and then walking down to Wynyard Station, because it's rather than going back on myself. And there's also some decent pubs down there as well. There's one of the hotel pubs over there, which is pretty bouncing, to be honest with you. Someone might be like as well, why are you going for a pint by yourself? Well, sometimes I go with a dude after work, but you know what, I don't give a shit. I fancy a pint of beer after work. I don't care if I'm not with anyone, I'm going to go for one. Just have it outside. Usually they're pretty strict as well, like standing outside having a pint. So 5 o'clock, no one's going to be getting too smashed, are they? But yeah, it's just nice vibe actually, good energy. This is pint number 3. After this, I'm definitely leaving. 3 pints down. Did not expect to do that. I started talking to a guy who was just doing some leadership training as well, and he was talking to me about it, saying basically explaining the whole leadership thing and how he's got his own business, so it got quite interesting. So 1 pint turned into 2 pints, and I was like, well, I may as well have 3 pints. So I'm now, that's enough for me. Right, head back home because Loz is out, but Buddy the dog, Turkish street dog, he'll need feeding, he'll need walking, and I've also got to edit this video, so let's get the train together, get a bit of footage, and then when we get home we'll take it from there. Well, almost fucking slipped, pissed after 3 pints. So we're actually currently in Wynyard Station. Usually I go town hall, but this was closer from where the pub was. So we're on platform 5, next train's in 5 minutes. Easy boys, although I do need a piss. I should have gone for a piss before I left the pub. train, we are done. Right. You know what I'm going to have tonight is steak and chips with some peas. Take the dog out. I need to get some measurements in our bus that we are converting to a camper van because I need to buy the shower tonight. And that's it. So I'm not going to video any of that. I'm going to say thanks for watching, and I'm just going to video the next day that we do. I think I'll make it a Friday though. Fridays are quite lively. Right, thanks for watching. I'll see you later.